Hello again, welcome back to All Crone Up. It's Francis. Oh, this is the most beautiful evening. This is a kind of a follow-up from my last video that was about floating. Who does videos on floating? Me, apparently. And I was thinking about this today and how much do I love floating in the sea? Probably like more than most things. So I was thinking, if I had to have a top 10 things that I love doing, floating would be one in my top 10. And then I was thinking, what else would be in my top 10? And this is something that I would offer for you to think of as well. What would you have in your top 10 things to do? So floating, painting, definitely, being with lovely people, my good friends or people at work, if I'm working with particularly awesome people. Actually, most of them are really lovely at work. And, you know, that's a good one. Being by the sea, just generally, hugging trees, walking in the woods. At the moment, going to the gym. And of course, the list, if you've got a top 10, and actually if you need more than 10, then, you know, have more. But if you're going to have it as a top 10, the list can change, because previously, you know, I never went to the gym, so that couldn't have been one of my top 10 things. But I love going to the gym. It's like, And so if you have those top 10 things, I was thinking, if those are the things that give you such a boost and that help de-stress and that help with your general well-being, then if you can do at least one of the things on your list every day, isn't that going to be a good idea? I think that sounds like... Now, I can only float in the sea when I'm by the sea, and normally I don't live by the sea, unfortunately, at the moment. So, you know, obviously I can't do that all the time, but when I'm by the sea, I'm in the water at least twice a day, floating and swimming and generally playing around and having a lovely time. So, yeah, so I was thinking, if you do that once a day, then it's going to help with your well-being, with feeling... And the other thing, sorry, I'm jumping around in my head, but the other thing that I was thinking of is that if you consciously do something, so for example, if I go to the gym, I don't go, I don't go, well, I'm going to the gym. It's like, brilliant, I get to go to the gym. I don't have to do it. I get to go to the gym. I get to see friends. I get to see my dad. I get to talk to my sister. All of the things that I love doing, and I get to do those things, and it's just like a treat. So if you think of these things like a treat, then that's already like it's a different energy, isn't it? And if you do that in that kind of way, then you're thinking, this is a really, really positive thing, and you're seeing it therefore in a different way. Does that make sense? Rather than, okay, I went to the gym, it was great. So, brilliant, I get to go to the gym. It's one of my 10 things that I love to do, and I get to do it, and it's just brilliant. So you're really aware all the way there, all the way during the thing. When I'm floating, I don't just go, well, I do, but I'm there floating, and I don't just kind of blank out. I can think, this is one of my favorite things. This is amazing. How much do I love this? And really sit in that feeling of blissful, beautiful amazingness that is the thing that you've got on your list. For me, floating, for you, it could be, you know, just curling up and reading a book, or it could be gardening, or it could be jumping out of an aeroplane. I don't know what your favorite things to do are. In fact, put down in the comments what your favorite top... You don't have to put your top 10, but maybe your top 3. Oh, that's even harder, isn't it? To make it into such a tiny list. But it's a really, really interesting one. So I've been walking up and down the beach this evening. I'm waiting for the sun to go down. It's just so beautiful. and I was thinking, what would be on my list? And so, and then once you start thinking, they all just start to come. And it's initially I thought, have I got 10 things? And then it's like, oh, can I have a 15 things on my list, or maybe even 20? But obviously it dilutes it slightly. But then you can have, when I'm doing this, these are my things that I love to do. So when I'm at work, I love doing this. This is my favorite thing. And so then you can, and you, does this make sense? Or is this just the ramblings of somebody who's been in the water too much today? I don't think that's possible. So anyway, that's it for today. I think. Yeah, have a go at making yourself a top 10 things that you love to do that make you feel great, that lift you, that bring you to that state of bliss. So there we go. That's it. So I hope you have having a wonderful day, and I shall talk to you again very soon. So lots and lots of love. Mwah.